Hey guys, welcome to the 6th episode of my app review, and today we have another simulator app, and this time it's called Shuttle, and what this lets us to do is, it's basically what the title says, it's a flight simulator as a space shuttle. So, let's begin. As soon as we tab that, we are greeted with a Discovery space shuttle, I believe, which recently retired. So on the main menu we have the version 1.6 for me right now, and we have quick flight, new flight, and menu. If we go to menu, we have Autoland demo, which shows us the computer doing its whole thing. We have help, settings, open find, statistics and credits, and space shuttle mission simulator. And if we go to new flight, we have start flight, approach, time, weather, randomize, and failures. So let's do approach. We have the final approach, which just drops us straight in front of the runway, or we have the full approach, which in this case, out of the two airports, we have different ways we can come in, as you can see. And I'm going to do final, just for the sake of this demo. And we have two airports, which is Kennedy Space Center and Edwards Air Force Base. So let's do KSC, and we have runway 33 left or 15 right. So let's do 33 left. Let's go back, and time and weather. We have night or day, we have overcast or clear, we have visibility ranging from 5 nautical miles to 25 nautical miles. And if we go to wind and temperature, we are greeted with 5 gauges. First one is the wind peak, which ranges from 0 knots to 30 knots. And then as soon as we go over 15 knots, it goes red, giving us a caution saying crosswind limit exceeded. Then we have gust, which ranges from 0 knots all the way to 15 knots, but as soon as we do that, it automatically slowly brings out the wind speed, and when we are at 15 knots maximum, we have 15 knots of wind speed. And again, we get another caution saying gust limit exceeded. Let's bring all that down. Then we have turbulence, which is ranging from none all the way to light, moderate, severe, and extreme. If we go to extreme, it says turbulence limit exceeded. And our final 2 gauges are air temperature, which ranges from negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 28.9 degrees Celsius all the way to 110 degrees Fahrenheit or 43.3 degrees Celsius. The higher air temperature, the less dense the air is, which means the more lift your aircraft will get. The colder it is, the more dense the air, which means the lower, more the aircraft will fall. Then we have our last one is atmospheric pressure, which ranges from 27 inches per mercury to 31 inches per mercury. And then we have the metric version, which on the bottom, it ranges from 914.3 MB to 1049.8 MB. And I'm not sure what MB stands for, but I'm sure there's going to be an annotation right there telling me what it is. So let's do, everything clear for the sake of this demo. And then we have failures, which is no guidance, no HUD, which is heads up display, speed brake stuck at whatever, 8%, if we turn that on, we can change from 0% to 100%. And we have hydraulic failure and navigation accuracy, which, you can change all that fancy stuff. So as soon as we click start flight, it's going to calibrate our device, and yeah, and I'll show you what's going on. So as you can see right there, that dot or circle is where our aircraft is going. And that diamond right there is where the autopilot wants us to aim that circle. So here we are flaring, and our touchdown, and derotate, sorry, which means your nose gear is going down, and for those of you wondering, rotate means bringing it up. And then we have our left and right brakes, so we can let go of one and it'll turn right, bring the other one, it'll turn left, and we can full on stop both wheels. And then our simulator stopped. We have repeat flight settings, map wind, landing analysis, and statistics. The first two are exactly the same. Landing analysis shows you, your landing analysis. What more is there to say? So it says you've exceeded the gear strut weight limits, which means I landed a little hard, and the score is 30,000. That is actually low, because considering the average is about 100,000 points. Main gear touchdown, we have all that information. So as you can see, my rear two wheels, which are these two right there, exceeded the weight limit on touchdown, but my front was perfectly fine. So if we go back and into statistics, we have our total amount of things we did. So far I've logged 28.22 minutes of total flight time, 18 total times I've landed, or flights, 0 perfect landings, 0 good landings, and I'm telling you this right now, it is extremely hard, or almost near impossible, to get a perfect landing. 1 safe landing, 1 total successful landing, 1 hard landings, 1 crash landings, that was for fun, 1 crashes, that was also for fun, and 4 bailouts, which was also for fun. And it says our last flight was a crash landing, which I assume so, because our rear two wheels were badly damaged, I guess you can say, upon touchdown. And we have our consecutive perfect, good, safe, and we have our last score, which was 30,788 points. So guys, that is it for this app. And if you want to get it in the App Store, it is called FSIM Shuttle. And it's for $199. And if you want to get a trial version from Install Us, I recommend it. But if you're gonna keep it, please support the makers, I forgot what they're called, developers, by buying it from the App Store, and keep their streak of good apps coming, so that we can all appreciate all their hard work and effort. And guys, that is the end of my 6th episode. So guys, that is the end of our episode. And as always, if you guys like the video and it helped you make up your mind, please click subscribe. Like it up, thumbs up, If you have any comments or questions, comment down below, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.